What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Muscle Cars and More with your boy Stunna REESE, man. And today your boy Stunna REESE, man, is going to go through all my questions on the Q&A that I posted about, man. I appreciate everybody who took out time to ask your boy Stunna REESE a question. That's right, man. I'm also going to probably go through a couple comments that I was notified of and answer some of those questions as well. But let's jump right into it, man. If it's your first time checking out my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, man. Definitely hit that like, man, and drop a comment for my next Q&A. That's right, man, right here on this video. So I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get right into it, man. So I've actually posted a couple of post about this, and I'm gonna get into the first one. And if I see something that seems like a duplicate question, I'm not gonna answer it twice. All right, I'll just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, do a brief description. All right, so we're gonna kick it off. This message is from Big Reese 313, man. Do you plan on putting more vlogs of the nightlife up again? Yes, I am. I am gonna be doing some more nightlife vlogs. The only thing about the nightlife vlogs is that YouTube pretty much flags them right away. I don't get paid off of them. And the other thing about YouTube, guys, is y'all got to understand a lot of things that I do, because I'm in the nightlife and I work with the entertainment industry, the YouTube kind of like looks down on it. So every time I do certain things, it actually hurts my channel. For instance, when I post the nightlife stuff, YouTube will actually stop giving you guys notifications of different things, so you guys will get a lot less of my notifications, and that's something that is really a big issue. So from my views will start going down tremendously, you know what I'm saying, when certain things happen and things, because they just will stop, you know what I'm saying. If they get wind of certain things, they'll stop sending out my notifications to you guys. So it's fun, but it's not fun, you know what I'm saying. It's not good for the channel, but I do it because I really don't care. You know, fortunately, I make enough money, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, where I'm not solely dependent on YouTube or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying. But I appreciate you guys' support, man. But yeah, that's a good question. I will be doing more stuff with the nightlife. Not exactly sure when. I'm probably going to wait for some bigger events, but, you know, I'll definitely be bringing y'all that. If you move, this is from Denali Life. If you move to Vegas or Miami, are you still going to hold Stunna Jam in Chicago? Well, yes, I am going to hold Stunna Jam in Chicago. 2019, I am actually waiting on the person who owns the venue to give me the go-ahead green light so that I can start promoting the event heavily. As of right now, this is February 14th, Valentine's Day, and I'm going to drop this video today. They won't let me promote it as of right now. Okay, so they waiting on some other stuff to go get confirmed or whatever before they gonna let me promote it. Now they're saying that I will be able to start promoting it on March the 1st. So y'all stay tuned for that, man, and I'll let y'all know what's going on with Stunna Jam. But yes, it will be held in Chicago. That's right. Are you gonna be racing a black car, or is it just gonna be a show car? I say the black car, show car, and upgrade the Hellcat faster. As far as me racing Dracula, that is something that I really would like to do. I want to get Dracula into the dunk racing scene. I think that with it being a fastback coupe, I think that it'll be flying. I think we could really put some good power down. Now, got a lot of issues going on with Dracula right now. I'm gonna just keep it all the way funky with you, you know what I'm saying. I wish the car was done 3 years ago, but it's not. The car's been in the shop going on 4 years, and it's just a lot of issues. So but yes, I do plan on taking it to the racetrack and seeing what it does when it is finally complete, and showing you guys what type of times I can run with it. I'm hoping that, you know, according to what Jimmy has told me, if it ever gets done, it should be comparable power wise to like a ZL1 Camaro, possibly in that area, with about 525 rear horsepower to the wheel. So, and it'll actually be a little lighter. So, you know, even though it's a big car, those cars are actually lighter than, you know, like my Hellcat and everything like that. So Yeah. Am I going to make the Hellcat faster? The only thing with making the Hellcat faster than it is I really, really want to, but I'm not sure if I want to keep that car. I love the Hellcat, but there are a couple of other cars that I really got my eye on. One being the C8 mid-engine Corvette. Now, I don't know how much horsepower or anything they anticipate out of that thing, but I don't think it's going to be 700 from the first launch. Now, my other option is whatever the new car that Dodge is supposedly working on. Now, supposedly they're working on a new car, Angel version, which is supposed to have supposedly 900 horsepower, but they're possibly making a CUDA version, which is a two-door. I only want a two-door. So if they do make that car, I might be interested in getting that car opposed to the C8 Corvette. Now, if those cars come out and I don't like them, then yes, I wouldn't mind voiding the warranty on the Hellcat and making it faster. All right, I hope that answered your question. All right, let me get back to these questions. All right, Powerhouse Racing PHR. That was their question. Luis Alvarez, let's get it, let's go. In my Donald Trump voice. Shout out to Luis Alvarez. Andre Campbell Young, when will you build your truck? I saw previously had to jump. The truck has potential, lots of potential. For those who don't know, your boy Stunna REESE owns a black, matte black, satin black Suburban. It's an 02 body style Z71 that I actually had to jump off in a product review video that I did about a jumper box. If you guys haven't had an opportunity, make sure you go back and watch that and you'll see the truck that he's talking about. Am I going to do anything else with that truck? No, that truck is done. I've had that truck 7+ years, probably going on 8 years. Now I'm going to get another vehicle to dress up for the channel. All right. Sharice Johnson says, hey Stunna, God bless. Althena Grooms, what up? What was the first car that I had and did it have rims? My very first car that I ever owned was a 1977 Delta 88 4-door. That's right, it was stock when I bought it, but I bought that car that was my very first car. I bought that car the very next day after I got my driver's license when I was 16 years old. That car was brown with tan interior, but I painted it black and I put some the fake Vogue rims and tires on there. You know, I don't know if you guys can remember, but the moon buckets, yeah, I put some moon buckets on it, so, and with the spokes. So that was my very first car. Didn't know what I was doing, but I had to, you know what I'm saying, try. All right, Authentic Grooms with another question. Would you be willing to share some of your long-term goals business-wise? As far as long-term goals, I have a couple of businesses that I am currently owning right now that I want to expand on. One being my Turo. That's a rental car service that I provide. I'm currently renting out 2 vehicles on that, my Lincoln truck and my Cadillac truck. I actually have a Hellcat listed on there, but I won't make it public because I don't want nobody to steal the engine. But I am looking to expand that business. I also have a clothing company called Galati Black Clothing. I'm going to be working with some local clothing stores this summer that I'm going to be putting my clothes, or attempting to be putting my clothing brand inside some stores. So y'all look for that if that vlog, if that comes to fruition. What else? I got a couple of other businesses that I'm working on that I've been investigating that I'm going to be possibly doing, but I don't want to really talk about those just yet because I'm going through some court situations, so I don't want to talk about anything really new until after the court situations are completed. So I hope that answers your questions. But my long-term goals, let me just say, my long-term goals is for me never to be rich. I don't care about being rich. I want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they just want to be rich. Happiness for me is much more valuable than being rich. being healthy to me is much more than being rich. I could be happy and be okay, but I know a lot of people that's rich as fuck, that's very unhappy, that's miserable. So I don't want to be like that. Althena Grooms with another question. Have you ever traveled to another country, and if so, what country? If not, where would you like to go? The only thing I could say is the closest thing to me traveling to another country is I went to Cancun, Mexico. I don't know if that's really considered like another country really, but it was on vacation. But yeah, that was about it. But in reference to that, I will be going to Dubai. That's right. I don't know if it's going to happen this summer because, like I said, I'm waiting on some court stuff to finish, and then I got to get a couple of business off the ground and launched. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to, do it, this summer, but I will be making a trip to Dubai. It may be for New Year's 2020. You never know. But yes, I will be going to Dubai. I've already did some investigation on that. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's going to be super lit. Am I still a promoter? Technically, no. I am not still a promoter. I still work at a nightclub, but right now I am the entertainment director for the floor of the club. So I'm the floor manager, entertainer, director. I am not the house mom who works in the back with the girls. I work with the girls out on the floor, making sure that they're doing what they need supposed to do, making sure they're doing stage rotation, making sure that, between the girls they're not fighting and, fighting with the customers and things like that. Just making sure that the girls are entertaining the customers while they're there and doing their job. What do I like to do on my spare time when I'm not working? I like to do when I'm not working, and a lot of people consider YouTube work, but for me it's not really work, but I like to do YouTube. I like to do funny stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually, like, I consider myself a little bit of a funny guy. When I was a kid, my dad tried stand-up comedy a couple times, and you know what I'm saying? I just, one of those things, and like, I just kind of like being funny a little bit. I like being creative. Most of you might not know, I used to shoot music videos professionally. I've shot music videos for Twister, Rick Ross, Waka Flocka. I worked with him, and other, artists as well. So I like being creative. I like doing a lot of creative stuff with my off time. And that was from Kale's Universe. All right, Robert King, can you move the club down here to Central Florida? The clubs are just okay. Love every video. Thank you, Robert. Well, as far as the club that you talk about is Club O. All right, Club O. I am just an employee there. I do not own it. Yeah, so no, I cannot move that club anywhere because that's not my club. At one point in time in my life, I really was considering opening up a nightclub, but it's so much work and it kind of consumes your life. And that's not what I want. That's not where I want my life to be. I want my life to have a certain level of tranquility and hustle, you know what I'm saying, in the same time. So that's my goal, not to own a club. Game and Hustle says, how challenging is it to come up with new content every day for your YouTube channel? It is very challenging. Me, like I already told you guys, I own multiple businesses, and I didn't even go through them all. Let me just go through it really quick for you guys. I am co-founder, one of the owners of the world's largest motorsport clubs in the world, called the Number One Stunners. Google it, Number One Stunners. Me and my co-founder JD, we have to constantly pretty much be involved with that. And you know what I'm saying, even though it's a club, it's a business as well. It's fully registered with the government, the state, and everything. And yeah, we have 40 chapters that we have to deal with, so it takes quite a bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the Number One Stunners, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, from the national board all the way down to the most newest Proby we got. All right. Also, my clothing line, Galati Black, that's another business. Turo, that's another business. My working at the club, you know what I'm saying, 5 nights a week. That's another business. A lot of y'all don't know this, but I own my own equipment to make all my own apparel. Galati Black, yeah, this is my actual clothing line. Probably can't see it, but see if y'all can get a little peek of it. But yeah, that's my clothing brand. That's my actual label. It's registered with the state, and I have my own equipment to actually produce the actual merchandise. So that is another business. Another business that I own that I never even talk about on YouTube is I own a paintless dent repair service that I offer to people. So yeah, you just basically have to, you know what I'm saying, set up an appointment. Your boy Stunna REESE, man, come out and do paintless dent repair. That's right, man. So I'm always hustling. Always, man. Always got some type of hustle going on. My goal, man, is to always build businesses that I can get paid while I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? If I have to be attending to all my businesses, that's not a good thing. So I always try to, you know what I'm saying, try to create a business where I could put maybe something somewhere and people could buy it and I could be at home sleeping or, you know what I'm saying, utilizing. Now, some businesses I got is more hands-on where I have to be involved with everything, but the businesses that I'm trying to go after now are more or less businesses that can run themselves and I can get paid while I'm asleep. That's always been my motto, man. Selling vlogs. Are you able to take Dracula to the track when it gets done, or will it be just for shows? I already answered that, but yes, it's going to be able to take him to the track when it's done. I do have some different stages that I have to go through. Now, is it going to be super fast where I want it to be when it's done? Probably not, but it'll be able to be taken to the track. And of course, it's going to be for shows as well. Ace Inc. Would it be too much if you could post some upcoming events for Illinois? Well, as of right now, there's only 2 major events that I know of, and I'm not sure the date on one of them. I believe it's July 28th. I'm pretty sure that's the date, but that's going to be Extreme Customs Wheel Car and Bike Fest at South Holland, Illinois. Stunna Jam, tentative September 1st, but the other one is Chi-Town Show and Go, Saturday, August 31st, I believe, the last day of August, the day before Stunna Jam, and that's going to be at US 41. Shout out to my boy Playboy Jeezy on that show. It should be a huge show as well. So those are the only ones that I know of as of right this second. But I will try to get, you know what I'm saying, a running log of them in the future. Inktown Survivor. Are you still flipping houses with your wife, or did you move on from flipping cribs? I was learning a few things from you. Thanks again. Unfortunately, no. You know what I'm saying? As far as that goes, we are done. We did sell that house, man. For those who got an opportunity to see that, what we were working on last year, go back and watch that series of videos called Flipping Houses with Lucy. That's right, man. We bought a house, and we actually remodeled it, and we sold it for actually $1,000 over our asking price. So yeah, but thanks for that. Will I be flipping houses in the future? 9 times out of 10, yes. But yeah, just not right now. All right. Althena Grooms, are you a vegan? If so, how long, and what's your favorite foods? Yes, I am a vegan, guys. For those who don't know, I've been actually talking about going vegan for probably a couple years now. I started off many years ago. I mean, like, even as a kid, I really never liked pork. My mom used to give it to me, unfortunately, as a kid, but I didn't really like it. Years ago, I mean, I would say probably 9 years ago, 9, 10, maybe even longer, I stopped eating beef. wouldn't do any beef. Probably 6 months ago, I started winging myself off of chicken and fish. And now, 2019, I am totally vegan. I don't eat any meat. The closest thing I could say I would eat to meat would be eggs. You know what I'm saying? It's not meat, but I eat eggs, which comes from a chicken. So, but yeah, I am totally vegan. I do still eat cheese, which comes from a cow. But I don't know if I can really consider myself a vegan, but because I still do that. But I don't eat meat. No, I don't eat meat. My favorite foods right now, I've been eating a lot of just vegan style, you know, meat patties, restaurants. The Beyond Burgers are good. The Impossible Burgers are good. And man, guys, if you get the vegan style food and the meatless chicken and all that stuff and different things, if you saute it up and prepare it right, the meatballs, oh man, if you prepare that stuff up right, man, it tastes just as good as meat, just as good as chicken, beef, and all that stuff. So yeah. I know, and for me, it's just a healthy choice that I wanted to make. And for me, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. You know, that's just something that I chose. I did research on something in my life, and I just chose to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to influence anybody or anything like that, but it is what it is, man. All right, this is a comment that I actually got from M Glue Baby. All right, this comment says, "Damn, Stunna, are you gonna do any of your opinions you keep asking us for, but don't show us none of them? Stop asking, man." He was making a reference to the previous video that I made in reference to, should I do a Challenger front end on my Magnum when I get it, or should I do a Charger front end on my Magnum when I do it? Well, I'm not upset with M Glue Baby at all. He just doesn't know. He was just asking a question. That was the first time that I actually asked that question. I think in the previous video that you may be getting confused with that, I actually asked, should I do a Suburban, should I do a Camaro, or should I do a Magnum with the Hellcat front end? So this video was Charger or Challenger front end. So I think that's where the confusion came in on that. But yes, I am going to do everything that I say, except for certain things I kind of switch up. Like, for instance, when I talked about putting rims on my Lincoln MKZ or MKX truck, I don't think that I would really get, you know what I'm saying, the support that I'm really looking for from doing that vehicle. I mean, I just don't see it being iconic. So I decided to switch that vehicle to doing the Magnum with the front end on it. So with the front end conversion. So yeah, so yes, I'm going to do things. I just got a lot going on right now, and it's mainly doing with court. But you know, Dracula is the main focus. I'm gonna be 100% honest with everybody. Dracula is the main focus. To get Dracula on the street is going to be more iconic than putting a Magnum with a Challenger front end on it. Just is. So the main focus is Dracula right now. And then let's see. On that same video, I got another comment. Illuminati Rachi. It says, "Stunna, I'm going to keep it 100, but you be confused with us. You ask us a lot of opinions without ever doing none of them. From the Buick truck," he meant the Lincoln truck, "to the Prius, to Vegas move, the troll dude, now this. I watch all your videos and leave a like, but it's starting to get boring to watch. Just my opinion." Once again, yes, I am going to do a lot of things, but unfortunately, I'm going through a situation, and I will promise you I'm going to make a video about it once I get clearance from my lawyer, where I can talk about it a little bit more without it jeopardizing anything and compromising anything. But yeah, I will be doing a lot of things. I'll keep y'all posted on everything as soon as I am done with this court situation. And then to chime in on that, D. Laquan chimed on and said, right, every video this word put up, he always giving us to walk to the garage and walk around on the Hellcat like we don't see it on every vid. And I want to keep talking about what he should do, but never do none of it. Well, the reason I keep showing my Hellcat is because it may be some new subscribers who subscribe that aren't familiar with it as of right now. So that's why I show it. You never know who's watching for the first time. So that's the car that I have at my exposure right now. Keep it 100. Not everybody has a Hellcat. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one of my prized possessions. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna show it. All right, but yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Definitely drop a like, drop a comment, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, man, and man, share the videos. All right, but definitely drop a comment on this video, man. Let me know what you think about it, and if it was something that I didn't quite answer to your liking, drop another comment, man, and let me know what you would like to answer, you would like to get more clarification on, or what question you would like to get more clarification on. All right, man, but that's going to wrap it up, man. It's your boy, Stunna REESE.